Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie Esther here, and well, this week we had the public test build come out to test out the reworking of Freddy, and that mid-chapter patch is probably going to come out sometime between July 23rd and July 30th for all platforms, depending on how this testing goes and their schedule. But I would say you're probably going to see this mid-chapter patch go live to all builds no later than July the 30th. So, as what normally happens when one of these PTBs come out, the data miners go through and they start looking for things they've never seen before. And there were quite a few cosmetics found, over a dozen, I believe. We'll count it at the end. I'm not entirely certain of the number. But yeah, let's go ahead and look and see what the people found. Okay, so it looks to be 14 cosmetics in all. And we can kind of group them together in themes and anticipate what will be sold at the same time with what. Of course, we don't know what order they'll be, but, you know, we'll try and pair them up as best we can and figure out who goes with who. So, first of all, let's see, we'll start off with these, there's an Ace and a Nurse cosmetic that seem to go together. They're military themed. You can see this Ace here. He looks like he stepped right out of Hogan's Heroes with his military attire. It looks like he's a flying Ace, got a flying jacket with a big logo on the back and an eye patch. And he's smoking in this never-ending quest to get more Dead by Daylight characters smoking. What's happening here? First we had Bill, and then David started sporting a cigarette from the 1930s, and now we have this military war Ace smoking. How about the ladies? Can we get some equal representation? How come the women can't smoke? We've come a long way, baby. Can't we give one of our ladies a cigarette? What's going on here, behavior? Anyway, so there's Ace in this war outfit. And then the one that seems to correspond with him, probably going to be sold at the same time, would be this Nurse, Sally Smithson, her wartime medic outfit. She looks like she's had a rough go of it, been exposed to some mortar shells, perhaps some mustard gas. There's a giant chunk out of her arm, and one of her legs looks completely withered away. She has a medical bag on her back, and some handy-dandy syringes there at her knee on the wrist. So this looks like it's a World War medic, pretty clear. So I think these two are probably going to be sold together. After that, we have these two biker-themed outfits for Kate Denson and Jeff Johansen. So they look like they're a couple to me. Kate has the one side of her head shaved and like a pale violet color hair. I'm really liking this outfit. I think it's very cool. Jeff looks good too. I like his hair. I thought it was a man bun at first, but it seems like it's just tied up in a ponytail from what I've seen of other people's renderings. So these two look pretty cool. Biker outfit probably going to be sold together would be my guess on those two. Next we have these two deep sea underwater killer cosmetics. One for the Trapper and one for the Hag. Trapper looks like he has a propeller blade stuck in his arm. He has this skull mask with a giant hook in it. There's seaweed all over him. I think he has like diving belt weights on his back here. And a lot of seaweed. He's been underwater for a while. He definitely looks like he's inspired by like Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest. He looks like he's a corpse underneath this mask here. And the Hag, I don't know if this is like a sea serpent entwined around her arm or whatnot, but she definitely has a lot of algae, seaweed growing all over her too. And at first when I saw these tusks, I thought, oh, this is like going to be like elephant themed, like from Africa or India or something. But I think now that they're like walrus tusks or something. There's some creature under the sea's tusks for her headdress here. So these both look pretty cool and terrifying. Honestly, the cosmetics department has knocked it out of the park with these. These two both look really great. Next we have a package here which I believe might be connected to the next in-game event, because there's just so many of them. So we have these beach-themed characters. Let's start with the survivors here. So we have Claudette in a wrap and a swimsuit, and she got her hair braided like as if she went to a Caribbean island or to Mexico and somebody offered to braid her hair, like Bo Derek with all the beads at the bottom. That's a very cool outfit for her. Next we have Meg, runner Meg, that she's like jogging on the beach. She's got an athletic support on her knee, and she's got her hair braided in cornrows, and she's got some AirPods in her ears. How's she gonna hear the killer coming? We can't warn her because she's got those AirPods in. On her back she has a backpack slung and a couple of really big clunky boots. I don't know what that's about, if she's going to change into some Birkenstocks here at the end of her run. So she's wearing a swimsuit, obviously, some swim trunks here, so that looks like it's also beach themed. Next we have this Jane Romero. She's got her summer shades on, her hair is bleached out from being out in the sun. She's got this cute top on and these summer pants and sandals. So I think these all go together. One that I'm not as confident on, but I do think it is still kind of in the theme, is this Nea. She's got a skateboard on her back and she's wearing some lighter clothing. I can kind of see this as like the skater kid who hangs out near the beach on Long Beach or Venice Beach skating. I think that it is still kind of in the summer beach theme. Maybe it's a stretch to put this in the category with those others, but I think it is part of the same theme. And then finally on the killer side, we have this really out-of-the-box hillbilly, this beach bum hillbilly with a bald head. I think he has some stubble around the sides. And he's wearing his longboard shorts, and he's got his Hawaiian shirt open here, and this amazing, amazing braided beard hanging down to his belly button. And his weapon is a grilled horse leg, some kind of a hoofed animal. It's like an entire leg that he's just gonna smash you with the leg. Hillbilly here looks like he just retired. He's like, Lorraine, are we in Florida now? Can I get my metal detector? I want to find some treasure on the beach. This is just a hilarious outfit, in my opinion, for the hillbilly. So the reason I think that maybe these are all connected is because there are 5 of them, which is like a large package. I know, like, usually there is a theme package for each release, like the Grim Matsuri collection or the Fog Travelers collection. Maybe this will be that, or perhaps it is going to be for the summer barbecue event. Maybe it'll be like the beach bash your head in event or something. I don't know. And maybe we'll be able to unlock some of these cosmetics for free for an in-game event if we play enough. The other thing that makes me think it might have to do with the summer barbecue is because the hillbilly has grill marks across his face and on his chest here, as if he had a barbecue accident while trying to barbecue this entire horse leg or whatever it is. So it's pretty hilarious. This is this is the funniest cosmetic of all of the bunch for sure. It's a possibility that the Trapper and the Hag may be in this as well, since it's all like an aquatic theme. Maybe this will grow from 5 outfits to 7. Not entirely sure. But it's going to be fun to see. So I think that's all I have for the themed ones. There's a couple that don't really stick out in these themes here. Let's see. So ones I can't really find a theme for would be this outfit for the Plague here with this giant headdress that stands so tall on her head. I don't really get a feel for it that it fits in with the aquatic theme. I don't see any evidence of that from this view. Not certain. It just looks more like traditional Babylonian with this great big headdress on her. So I think it's just another outfit for her. I could be wrong about that. And then we have this outfit for Ghostface with the chrome mask and some silver stripes on his outfit. And I think this is an homage to the 25th anniversary of Ghostface. So that's a pretty cool one. Very reflective mask they have going there. And then finally we have this Trapper outfit, which is a Nintendo Switch exclusive. How do I know it's a Nintendo Switch exclusive? They tweeted out that this Trapper outfit was going to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Now I know there's a bunch of you out there going, wait a minute, I thought they said they weren't doing any more exclusives. What's going on? Okay, the way I remember it was that Matthew Cote said they weren't going to go out of their way to exclude anybody anymore with the TwitchCon and PAX event cards. The Golden Feng Min in China and Donkey David jacket in Korea, those things that they handed out. They weren't going to do those anymore. However, having said that, he did say that if there were things that made sense from a business standpoint, they weren't going to refuse to do those on that basis. An example of that is the Death Garden mask. That was like a masterful move for them to grow their game and get funding to develop that game by having crossover cosmetics for Meg and Trapper with the Death Garden masks. It probably helped the coffers to keep the game going and keep it in development so they could rework it and get the game where it is today. So that's a big business move. This Trapper mask, I don't know if Nintendo insisted on an exclusive as a deal breaker if they couldn't get one or what, but you know, obviously Nintendo most likely wanted it, and it's hard to say no to a partner like Nintendo to get your game on their platform. I don't think anybody should be really upset that this Trapper exclusive is going to be a Nintendo Switch. Can anybody out there look me in the eye with a straight face and tell me that this outfit is going to be the first one they're going to pull out of their closet with all the amazing Trapper outfits that are available to them? And if they could get this on PC or PS4 or Xbox, this is the one that you're going to pull out of the closet first, and you're going to be upset that they can only play this look on Nintendo Switch. I don't think it's that big a deal, but kudos to the Nintendo Switch players if they're going to be able to play this cosmetic. A couple of the things I should note, we don't know when these are going to be released. Remember, this isn't coming out until the mid-chapter patch is released, and then they'll come out weekly as groups. So don't know what order they're going to be in, what price they're going to be, if they're going to be purples only, if you're going to be able to buy them with shards or XLs only. We don't know any of that. What we do know is that we are still waiting for 2 packages of Tap and Amanda Young, the Pig Cosmetics, to come out over the next couple of weeks. So obviously anything that I've shown you here isn't going to be sold until those are offered for sale. So we're looking at a minimum like 3 weeks before you even see any of this stuff. And you should also note that some of this stuff may not even be the final version. For example, we had this parachutist Dwight leaked out to us a long time ago, and the final version was changed. As you can see the difference here, Dwight originally had much bushier hair and a thicker beard, and his shirt was navy rather than this baby blue. And they also changed the new Huntress skin here for this, what do they call this one again? Cold Wasteland Survivor outfit. They changed hers as well, in that they made these ram skins much lighter. They were much more black in color. She was the black sheep. She's no longer the black sheep. They lightened up the hides of this outfit considerably, probably for like camouflage reasons in game. So there you have that. So don't count on any of that look is staying the same. There could be still some changes to come. So I've given you the images from the files. There are people out there who are able to take these images and do amazing work with them. Most notably would be Skimu with the 4K renders. I could show you a couple of those renders here right now. And Skimu took that even further in making it into a 360-degree video. Be sure you subscribe to Skimu. Link in the description for this video so that you can check it out, the 4K render for the survivors from this PTB collection of cosmetics. And the other notable person would be Necrocrafts, who worked together with Stabby Michael Myers to figure out how to take these files and get them to load on the in-game store. So this is like the most realistic to what they're going to look like in-game, because they were actually able to figure out how to make these files show up in the store. So link to Necrocraft's video if you want to see what all of the outfits look like spinning around in the store, which is how I know like that Meg has shoes on her back, for example, because I watched Necrocraft's video. So shout out to Skimu and Necrocrafts. Be sure you subscribe to both of those wonderful people. And I think that's all I have for you today. So thanks for watching as always. Take care of each other out there in the fog, unless you're the Trapper, and just put them down in Davy Jones' locker. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day, and bye-bye.